Hello! It's Sexy Sunday. So last week we talked about if that guy didn't ask you out on Valentine's Day and why that might have been. But for those of you who did have a date, today we're going to talk about why he didn't call you back for a second one. Or well, maybe he did call you back for a second one and well, you know what? Good for you. Good for you. But unfortunately, not all of us are as cool or pretty or awesome as you are. That's right, first thing we're covering is eye contact. Did they make eye contact with you at all? They were sitting there like, Sorry, even you gotta know, if they're not even looking into your eyes, they weren't that into you. When I see somebody with those gorgeous eyes, I'm like, huh? Alright, well not exactly, because that would be kind of creepy, but you know what I'm saying. Did I tell you, when my ex did this, it was absolutely insane. I can't believe she did this. And then she went off, and then she did this. If they were talking about their ex a lot, chances are they're really hung up on their ex. Do you really want a second date after that? Send them home with their little doggy bag and let them continue thinking about their ex in their corner alone without you. Yeah, so I go to the gym 5 days a week. Yeah, I'm really good at video games. See, when I was younger, I was all-state in swimming and I won all these records. Did they just non-stop talk about themselves? Again, do you, remember, you have a choice. Do you want to go on a second date with that person who's not even willing to ask you anything about yourself and they just continue to talk about themselves? Huh, I don't think so. Did you ever hear the words, wow, you look really good? Okay, well, a little less creepy than that though. If you didn't, especially at the start of the date, if they're not even complimenting you as soon as they see you, they aren't that into you. You can probably count on not having a second date if they're not even gonna compliment you on how good you look because they weren't like, God damn. Yep. Did they keep checking the time on the date? Did you keep checking the time on your date? If either of you is checking the time on your date, it's gotta be so boring. Checking the time of the date is like the simplest way to know if somebody is not into you. They're counting the minutes until they get their ass home. Probably thinking about the reruns of a show they've already seen is gonna be on. That's just sad. Hello? Oh, hey man. No, I'm not doing anything. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you were there again. Can you just hold on a second? Hey, this is an important phone call. You mind if I take this? Alright, thanks. Oh, hey man. Were they on the phone during your date? Trying to fill the boring gaps. I mean, come on, it's gotta suck if they are on your phone. We went over this last weekend. If they are gonna go on and talk on the phone or just sit there and text, play their apps or something on their phone, they're not that into you. There's not gonna be a second date. And finally, was there a spark? Did you see this person and say, oh, wow, I really want to have another date with this person? Well, remember, you have a choice too. It's not like you need to go back out for this person and it's up to them if they want a second date. You know, if you didn't even see a spark when they walked in or when you guys are talking, then of course, there's not going to be a second date. Why would you want one? And if it's horribly obvious, you might want to just say, hey, let's be friends. Hopefully now you know why there won't be a second date. You're welcome. If this helped you realize why you didn't get a call back after your Valentine's date, make sure you leave a like below. And now I'll leave you with the random fact of the day. Human DNA can be used to create vegan cheese. I chose this fact because I love cheese. Cheese! Alright guys, I will see you in the next one. Ilmar? Out!